Hello everyone and welcome to Odds Market. Today we're going to be covering Serie A. It returns this weekend and all the big teams are in action as fans can look forward to several mouth-watering clashes in the Italian top flight. I'm going to round up the biggest games and the ones that offer the best value from a betting perspective. Have to start with the champions Juventus. They got off to a flying start as they beat Cagliari 3-0 in their first game. It was a typically brilliant defensive performance from Juventus, and they did not miss Leonardo Bonucci as they kept a clean sheet. The famous attacking triumvirate of Gonzalo Higuain, Paulo Dybala and Mario Mandzukic was operating to deadly effect, and all three got on the score sheet, while Gianluigi Buffon showed smart reflexes to save a penalty. Next up for Juve is another side which is destined for mid-table obscurity. That's Genoa, who drew 0-0 with Sassuolo on the opening weekend. The best prices available on a Juventus win are 23 to 50 at Marathon Bet and 4 to 9 at Bet Victor, and both of those look good for an accumulator. But for more value, you could try Juventus to win and under 4.5 goals, which is 4.4 to 5, with BetStars, that's 1.8. For all their attacking riches, Juventus are not the sort of team that really blows opponents away. They like to keep things disciplined and tight at the back, and Genoa kept a clean sheet in their previous game, so they should be able to hold off Juventus for a little while at least. You do have to say that Genoa will lose this one and probably not going to see 5 or more goals, so I think that looks a pretty safe bet to me. Next up, the biggest clash of the weekend, Roma versus Inter. This is the first time this season that two heavyweights have gone up against one another. Both won on the opening weekend. Roma, the runners-up last season, earned a fantastic 1-0 away win at Atalanta, who were 4th in 2016-17, while Inter battered Fiorentina 3-0 to extend a long winning run. So two very strong teams bang in form, and the odds are attractive on both. You can get 11 to 8 with Bet Victor and Sporting Bet on Roma, while Inter are 2 to 1 with various bookmakers, and a bit more than that at certain bookmakers like Marathon. However, Roma beat Inter home and away last season, and I think that home advantage could swing it in their favour once again here. Odds of 11 to 8 look very attractive on Roma, who really did play magnificently to beat Atalanta, tight at the back and dangerous going forward, so I'm going to be going with Roma to win this one. Next up, Napoli versus Atalanta. Atalanta are a good side and they're definitely a tough nut to crack, but they have a nightmare fixture list to start this campaign, and they're likely to be on 0 points after 2 games. Napoli have a very strong and settled side, and for me, they look a great bet to usurp Roma and finish above AC Milan and finish second this season behind Juventus, who are the perennial champions. Napoli got off to a great start too. They beat Verona 3-1. They've been taking Nice apart in the Champions League playoffs, and they just look amazing going forwards. They've got Arkadiusz Milik, Dries Mertens, Lorenzo Insigne, Marek Hamsik, and I just think they're going to blow many teams away this season and beat them heavily. They're 4 to 9 with William Hill and various others to win this game, and that looks a good one for an accumulator, or you could try a Napoli-Juventus double, which looks pretty interesting. To get more value in this specific game, you can go to -1 on the Asian handicap for Napoli and get odds of 7 to 10 with 188 bet, and that looks a great option. Finally, just quickly going to finish up with Chievo v Lazio. Lazio were 5th last season, 9 places ahead of Chievo, but they failed to beat them in either match they played. They drew at Chievo's ground, and then Chievo beat Lazio in Rome on their home turf. Recent head-to-heads between the two are pretty close, and Lazio haven't secured an away win against Chievo since the 2013-14 season. So Chievo are a bit of a bogey team for them. They're dogged and they come into the match fresh from a 2-1 win over Udinese, while Lazio failed to beat newly promoted Spal at home in their opener, so they're going to be low on confidence. So Chievo really should be optimistic about their chances of getting a result here. You can get 5 to 6 with Bet365 on Chievo draw double chance, and I think that looks worth taking. So thanks for watching. That's been our Serie A roundup for the week. We're going to be doing this every week, so please keep tuning in and let us know if there's anything you'd like us to cover in the comments. Thanks.